Hey everybody, I have some really awesome doodles for you to meet. I have got a golden doodle named Harvey that looks exactly like a little miniature golden retriever. You know, we've talked about that before, how unique and rare that is. And we've got a little bitty tiny Schnoodle, and Carol has them. Carol, tell us about Harvey and Dean Bean.
Well, this is Harvey, and Harvey is a golden doodle who looks just like a miniature golden retriever. So you get all the joy and everything that you want from a golden retriever, but a compact size and a low shed model. So he's a great guy. He's had some prep school. He's doing really good on his potty training, really good on his crate training. His obedience is going well. Faith has had him for a few weeks in training, and he is just doing great. Really social with other dogs, and he's living in a house with kids. We just love Harvey and his temperament. And this is Dean.
Okay, I've got to get really close. Look at Dean.
Who is almost 6 months old and only about 2.5 pounds. So he is going to be super tiny. I have been taking him with me to visit kids at preschool and different schools to work on dog safety. And the kids just love him, but they've totally changed his name from Dean to Bean, and they call him the Little Bean. And we love it. We think it suits his little personality perfectly. And for his age, even though he's tiny, he is doing great on his potty training. He holds potty in his crate overnight, 8 hours with no difficulty, longer if needed. He is going 1.5 to 2 hours while he's loose hanging out in the house, and typically he will go to the door once he's adjusted to a new house and a new setting to let you know he needs to go out and go potty. And he is a superstar and loves to show off his obedience and training with
Oh, really? So let me ask you this. When he got to the classrooms and they look at him doing the little snuggle like Millie does, the children thought you said Bean when they heard Dean.
They did. They thought it was Bean. And then the next question I got was, well, what's his last name? And I said, he doesn't have one. So they named him Bean Doodle. So he is the cutest little doodle. He is a little bean.
So Carol, we have a lot of people asking this question about having two dogs like in the same family. If they had a puppy like Dean Bean or Harvey, and they wanted to have two dogs in their family, how would you suggest like introducing them and just bringing in another puppy?
Well, a lot of that's going to depend on the other dog that you have. It's going to depend on the individual dog that's already in the home. And it also depends on the puppy that's coming in. So if I have an adult dog who's super social and friendly with other dogs, and I'm going to hand you Bean so I can cuddle with Harvey a little bit. Well, if you have a dog that is super social and friendly and loves to play with other dogs, you're probably going to be okay to have them in. Usually what I recommend is having the existing dog who's super confident and playful on leash, so that the new dog has a way of getting away, if needed, so that they don't get overwhelmed or pounced on initially, because it's going to be very, very new for them. Especially if the new dog is super tiny.
Come a little closer because the wind is so bad. I'm afraid that our friends may not be able to hear her.
So with a super social friendly dog, you're probably going to be fine, but we always recommend having the existing dog on leash as you introduce new dogs, particularly if one is really tiny. So you can see, even though both of these guys are about the same age, we have a super tiny boy and a much bigger boy, and we want to be able to provide Bean a way to escape if he's starting to feel overwhelmed by the bigger puppy. Now, if your other dog is not incredibly social and can be a bit standoffish with other dogs, we recommend doing initial interactions, maybe behind a baby gate or with much more strict control. Maybe holding the smaller dog as your other dog approaches so that you can take much more control over that situation. Now, typically our doodles are very social and friendly and they adjust and do great. But a hard rule that everybody needs to stick to is if you have two kids in the house and you go on a road trip, it turns into not the most fun experience after a little while because of those two kids in close quarters all the time with no way of getting a break from each other. Puppies and dogs can have the same occurrence, where we end up with puppies that never get a break from each other or dogs who never get a break from each other, and we can have some little tiffs that occur as a result. And so we do recommend, whether it's an adult dog or two puppies in the same house, or either way, we do recommend that we always give the dogs time to be by themselves. So maybe alternate your crate schedules for nap times, where one's in a crate, say 30 minutes before the other one goes in a crate, and then one comes out of the crate a little bit earlier. Maybe one has nap time while the other dog is loose. Sometimes when you go on walks, walk them separately. This also helps when you have two puppies in a household. If you're buying two puppies at once, particularly from the same litter, it helps to keep them from bonding too much with each other and not enough with the people in the house. So be sure to make sure that the dogs have their own room, their own crate. Make sure they get lots of individual time. He's exploring to go potty.
He's so tiny. Look, I have birds. I'm going to watch it.
Make sure they get their own individual crate time, their own individual play time and training time, and they do get time to play together and interact, but make sure that's not all that they have.
Lays his head on you. Just look, so does he. They're so
Those
awesome.
are doodle hugs.
They're doodle. Look, and they're hugging together, and they just smell so sweet. So sweet. Okay, give me some kisses. Okay. So that's really good information, Carol, and we're going to start bringing Carol in at least once a week and let her answer some of the questions that you all have as far as training issues and things. Look at this. I love him. Look, he's doing it.
He's getting jealous. He's like, I can cuddle too.
They're cuddle buds. So I absolutely love this, that Carol can answer questions. We can introduce you to our puppies and you can get to know them. Look. But anyway, we want you to know that Dean and little Huggin' Harvey and little Dean Bean, they're both available. They're going to be online today. And if you are interested in them, please let us know. They're both enrolled in prep school right now currently. So we're keeping their training up. And we just want to let you see them play a little bit, okay? So Dean, Bean, and Harvey playing with Carol. How adorable.
Harvey, get it.
Look, I love how nice they are. Oh, they're doing it together. Look, he's going to swing him around. That is so cute. But look, I love how confident Dean is.
Thank you. You ready? Be easy.
So they're by. Go, Dean, go.
Look, I got it.
I got it. Woohoo.
Take it from you. What happened? Did he get it?
Oh, he's so proud. He's got the prize.
Oh. That's good little boy. Good boy. Way to reach.
I love how Harvey runs. He moves so well. And hey, little Bean, he runs well and he moves nicely as well.
He's trying to get his friend to play with his toy with.
But I love how they interact together and how they're so gentle with one another. Okay, you got it. Come on, guys.
There's treats on the ground over here.
Oh, are they?
I bet we can find them.
Come on, Harvey.
Get it. Harvey. Harvey said, I found some shade.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
it's nice and cool.
Come on, boy. He wants to go in the house. He's at the front door waiting.
Yeah, he's not rotten to air conditioning. He said he's an inside dog. Come on, Harvey.
He's like, I've had enough. It's hot. I've had enough. Let's see, is he going to come? He's like, okay, all right.
There you go.
So you tempted me.
Nope. No. Sit. Do you think he'll get any bigger? Him? Harvey. Harvey won't get much bigger. He's definitely not going to get much bigger.
They're pretty much at their adult weight. Oh, go in there. Sneak in there and get the ball. Well, as you can see, they've got great personalities, really great temperaments. They've got, trying to get my camera pod there. Look at that. Oh, leave it. Nope, nope, nope. Good boy. Good boys. Love that. So if you're interested in little Harvey or Dean bean, just give us a call. They're going to be available online, and we hope that you enjoyed our little vlog today. If you've got questions that you'd like us to answer for you in our vlog with Carol, send them in and I'll be happy to do that too. Also, I want to make sure that you know that our vlogs are now going up on YouTube. So we'd love for you to subscribe there. We're going to share them over on Facebook, but go ahead and subscribe to YouTube and you'll be the first people to hear about our vlogs, okay? Thanks, bye.